What's up, everybody? I see people are starting to get in, and that's cool. Remember, the start time is actually 8 p.m. We're kicking it off right now just so start getting people coming in. Tonight's a good show. We got Zach Pollock and Doug Bell from CFLFPV. They're coming. We've already checked in with them, and they are set and ready. So this is going to be a good one. It's BYOBB. We know how that works, but anyways, this is, we're starting. We'll be back at 8 kickoff. Yeah, again, guys, we're still getting ready. We figured we'd just go ahead and start. So at 8 p.m. is when we will be kicking off. You know how it works. See the timer means we're going live. Go ahead and start sharing the link out. If you're hearing me out in the interwebs land, that would help me out, help us all out. Make it a big, big party. So share the link out if you can. I'm going to be doing the same here in just a minute.
They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene. That's all right, I don't mind a bit. They've got the flag up now. You can see the stars and stripes on the Lindsay. Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now. I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the Lindsay surface. You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
If you guys are bobbing in right now, we start at 8 p.m. We're getting ready and we're getting situated in our seats. Everything's hunky-dory. So if you want to sit around and wait 15 minutes, that sounds great. If not, which is probably the smart thing to do, be back here about 7:55. Now it's time to go get your cold beverage or whatever it is that make you feel happy. And remember, Captain does say 21 and over.
down the street, brim pool way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip. The sound of the beat, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
What's up, everybody? Not many people in the lobby, but that's okay. Those who might queue in a little bit later, whatever. We're getting ready. We're going to start the timer here in a few minutes, and we're going to get the show going. If you haven't done so, share it out. I've already done a lot of it. You can tell I got a spammer 5,000, 8,000 actually for Christmas / Festivus. So I'm using that spammer. I got Rotor Ranch in the background. Say hey, Rotor.
What's up, what's up?
All right, sounds good. All right, we'll start the timer here in just a couple minutes, and then we'll be live. Cool.
All engine running.
Hold on. Cue your mic up again. Go ahead, Marty.
Fuck a damn drone.
Fuck a damn drone. All right. All right, guys, we're getting ready to start the timer right now. 5 minutes. Here we go.
I'm a wingman now.
Oh, shit. We'll talk about that in a minute.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream field on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? Hot ash trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold comfort change.
Oh, it's too
I
late
don't
now,
have-
son.
I do not have the applause.
Well, that's all right. I got it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Vo, and along with me tonight are my co-hosts, Beehive Brian, and of course, as always, one-man party Marty. Say hi, Marty.
All right.
He's
What's up?
We'll give him a nice applause because we love the other half of the show. Of course, in the background, we have, as always, say hi, Rotor, the yin to my yang.
What's up, everybody?
He sounds like
What's
he's
up?
live in Iran, but he's not. his audio's, I don't know what it is. It changed when we went live. I don't know what's happening, but it's okay. We're going to work with it. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Chatty Cathy Land. People are still
A
filing
whole
in.
lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. It's pretty much usual. No, I'm kidding. And let's go ahead and give an applause to these guys right here.
Honey.
Chatty Cathy. These are the early arrivals. Welcome. These are the adult children. This is the disclaimer. Because here at the Drone Hangar, it is 21 and over. If you don't fit that requirement, you need to leave right now.
Out of here.
You sound like Bill Cosby right there, dude. But the bottom line is, you don't need to be here if you're not 21 and over. This show is not for children. This show is for adult children. So if you're 21 and over and have multiple kids, 3 divorces on your 4th wife or husband, this is the place for you. Anywho's, as I kid. And I'd see, make sure I got my buttons pushed. Hey, thank you there, Chatty Cathy. Courtesy laugh. What's up, Marty?
What's up? Butter.
You sound like, what's up with the Bill Cosby
What's up, my little
tonight?
butter buddy? My butter buddy.
Let's say hi to the peeps that are in the Chatty Cathy Land. Let's see. We got Big
Hey,
Blue, we got
everybody.
Panda, we got Sean's, we got Blitz. Blitz gives me an extra point. Thank you very much for the Pink Floyd using. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? We're having a problem. Meltdown.
You're always
Houston, we
It's not
do
working
have
now, I
a
know.
problem.
juvenile.
There we go. Adult juveniles. That works. That's fine. It's a technical word of saying adult children. Anyways,
What kind
yes,
of
Blitz
shit
with
show
the,
we got
extra
going
point for
tonight?
Pink Floyd. Yeah, I gotta go. I got like a 35 minutes of the remix of some Pink Floyd songs. It's really cool. Trying to use some of them, and there you go. There it is. So what's been happening, Marty?
Not
This
much
is our
of that.
usual introductions, by the way.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
Good.
from
That's not-
nothing leaves nothing.
That's a
You
lot of.
gotta have something.
It's a lot of fail.
If you want to be with
Oh, he
me.
doesn't have his fail button, so I'm gonna hit fail.
He was carried on about being a wing. I thought Marty was flying.
I'm a wingman now.
Oh yeah. So Marty's got a new toy, and what did you get, Marty?
Fucking drone man, I'm a wingman now.
What did you get? Still didn't answer the question.
Well, it's a wing on training wheels, but I'm a wingman now.
He's a wingman now. He says. We'll see. We'll find out.
Landing gear.
No, it doesn't have landing gear. He got a parrot. What, a parrot disco? Right? Is that right?
Yep, parrot disco.
Disco,
So-
disco duck.
The plan is to put 4G on there, right? Get that
Yes.
mod. You know what I'm talking
Send
about?
it 60 kilometers.
60 kilometers, he says. Yeah, that's kind of what we can do.
Yeah.
Hey, but without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Rotor Ranch because he's in the background. There's no point in just leaving.
Rotor!
Here we go. And let me see if I can do it. Transition. Yeah, there we go. What's up, brother? There he is. High five me down low. Yes. Give me some skin. Oh, it's not working. Oh, where is he? There? Oh, there he is.
I'm going to work for Homeland
I don't know why I can't get in the middle.
Security.
He's like frozen. You still there, Broseph?
Oh, I froze up.
I swear it's like live from Iran. We have live correspondence. Broseph. What's the beat on the street, bro? You're like frozen, man. You are literally choppy as fuck. Yeah, it's a fail. It's a fail. I hope Zach's in. We can hear you, right? If there was a DJI wing, the parrot disco is it. So that's what Blitzkrieg is saying. Correct. So he got a disco, and the idea is to get the LG
Disco
mod on
duck.
there and fly it. He wants to go 60 kilometers because he's using the metric system.
I'm going to work for Homeland Security. I'm going to send that sucker to Mesa, Arizona from Nightdale.
That's like extra southern sauce in your draw right now.
Yeah, boy.
So what do you really want to do with it, Marty?
I'm going to send it.
I gotta send it.
I'm gonna send it, baby.
He says he's gonna send it. Well, I know a lot of people had. I don't say a lot. I know there was a group where you go in there with the disco group on Facebook and go ahead and check that out. And they show you how to do the 4G LTE mod or whatever, where you link to all the cell networks, and you can fly as far as the battery will take you,
Yep.
as long as you stay within cell network.
I'm
So,
going to
I mean,
beat
just-
Shelby
there
Ball's
you go.
record for long distance.
My record has been beaten by a ton of people. Mine's nothing. Mine's here locally, but outside of that, that's it. 13.6. No, 13.2.
My training flight's
13.2.
going to beat your record.
Yeah, I probably will, dude. Yeah, it's probably going to squish it. It's going to be like, and we're going to have HD quality the whole time. Like,
Yes.
that's like crazy. Like,
Aw, yes.
that's insane. Go forever.
Yeah.
Wait, you have it over there, don't you? Why don't you grab the fuse?
Where's it at?
Where'd you put it? It's your fucking shit. It's not mine, man. Goddamn.
I've already said it. It's on the flight right now. He'll be back in about an hour.
Oh, where is it? We'll show what he's got. Speaking while he's doing that, hey, Spectrum sent me a whole bunch of stuff, Broseph. Are you still there? Or are you frozen? Give me a hand.
Yeah.
I can hear you, but he's not moving. That's what sucks. Yeah, I think it's your connection, brother. But either way, they sent me a charger, man. They sent me the whole Smart series. So thank you.
Nice.
Kudos to Spectrum. I have to give applause to them. I'm not saying this is sponsored by them. It's not. This episode is not. Kind of sort of. Yeah, all right, so back to this. So yeah, thank you, Vanna. Thank you very much. We give you
There
applause
you
for that. Vanna, very, very nice. Applaud. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. And little hands, please. Thank you. Very nice. Marty, a.k.a. Vanna. Price is right, ladies. Very well. Very well
Vanna
done.
Milk.
Right. I don't have a whistle. We need to have a whistle on there, man. That's what we need for sure. Excuse me, man. Did you order any pizza? Extra sausage? Sorry. Anyways, welcome to the Drone Hangar. We said our hellos to everybody. We zig and zag. We go east, west, north, south. But we are always going to destination information. We promise you. We have fun along the way. It's BYOBB. It's 21 and over. Please, if you're not fitting that requirement, you need to leave. You need to go watch something else. But all the rest of you adult children can put on your adult diapers. Drink all you want. Just don't go driving. Or whatever makes you feel happy, go ahead and do that now because it makes the show that much fucking better. I promise. Right, Rotor? Even though he's not fucking moving. Right? One man party, Marty? He's not at his microphone. Right, B?
Yep.
There we go. Hey, look at that. See, it's a shit show yet again. There he is. Yep. All right, there we go. So those are our intros. Oh, it's still playing. We're going to stop that right now. Thank you very much. So he got a Parrot Disco. We're going to do the 4G LTE thing. We're going to fly it around. So if you know the link, go ahead and post it up here in the comment section in the Chatty Cathy. We would appreciate that. That would save us some time. Or send me a link in the Facebook one where it is, where I can actually just go get the mod.
I've already
And
got all that
he's got it all. He's got it all. Never mind. But do it anyways, because I just want to see that from our hangar and
Yeah,
hangarettes.
they might have something new, though.
They might have something
Hey,
new.
Still send it in.
Brosus is moving now. I see some movement. He's okay. He's alive. His data stream is coming back. Brosus, it's good to have you digitally back. You have me worried.
I'm back to the
It's
digital
what we
life.
do.
Yay.
So
I've
what
been
do you?
resuscitated by the
So,
4G gods.
so Marty got it.
Oh,
Marty's got the
playing
disc.
with it now.
Now he's got it. Now he's bringing it out.
It's loose. Look out.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
wait,
at
I wanna-
that. Show him that
I wanna-
left wing. Show him that left wing over there
Wait, what is it?
where it says
It's an eagle.
Shelby.
It doesn't say Shelby on there, does it?
Yes, it does.
You got my name on there?
Yes, I do.
Like just in case it fucking goes down.
But they just-
Oh,
we can look on the bright side.
what's that?
It's super black and white. It won't hit shit.
No, it's got the colors on the bottom.
Big dramatic music from Marty's first ever wing, a Parrot Disco. We're playing a little Star Wars copyright slam. Bam! That's how it's done, son. But then again, if you like wings, this just may be the wing for you.
Oh,
It is the Parrot
I got
Disco.
an email.
If you like to fly autonomously for fucking countless miles,
Yeah.
below 400 feet, this is the fucking wing for you.
Below 400?
Yeah, man.
What are you talking about?
You can fly that thing down on the ground. That's 4G, man. Yeah, you can. You can fly that down the street level, brother. If you want to fly
Yeah,
down
you
the
could.
streets.
That's true.
Although we
That's
don't
true.
condone that here at the Drone Hangar. This frame right here that Marty possesses in his hands is the wing for you. Just got to get that 4G LTE mod.
And you got to find
And
a
you are
place
destination fun.
because they are hard to find right now.
Now, if I could find the sexy music and turn it off, that'd be fantastic. All right, good. I got that. That works, right? I think so. Cool. So, hey, Broseph, since we're talking about wings and things, what have you been working on, bruh?
I've been working on the tough one.
So you're working on a tough wing. See the goggles that come with the Parrot? Big Lots. He got it from Big Lots. All right, what does Broseph got? He's got tough wings, Drew Walker's Outlaw spec?
Range spec. Yeah.
Outlaw spec. You've been doing a couple live streams with them, right?
Yeah, I've been doing a couple of live videos with going through the build process, following the instructions, and maybe
Just showing it from
my
like a
own-
beginner, like you're just kind of pretending like you've never built wings, right? I think that was the premise.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
That kind of approach to it, absolutely. Yeah.
So if you want to check that out,
Yep.
make sure you go to Rotor Ranch on Facebook. You can go to the Drone Hangar. He's got links up for that. You can go and rewatch them. He's done, what, 3 of them now? Yeah,
Two.
2? I thought
Well,
you
you
had...
know, 3. Yeah, the unboxing. I took it right.
Yeah,
to
the
the
unboxing.
Yeah, so there's 3. So I got the next step will be the laminating and the electronics and the battery bay and all that stuff. So.
let's see what we got going on Chattacatty land here real quick while we're talking about everything. Yeah, I have a spot for that far away from air traffic. Don't do it, someone says. You can't fly too high from 4G because cell towers aren't geared for it. Correct. That's correct. Like 1,400 altitude max for 4G. Correct. It was 70 degrees Fahrenheit here today. I went out and flew FPV for the first time in 2020, says Smooth Virus. Mad Sloper, non-racer spec. And Beehive Brian's chatting with everybody in the background, so that's cool. Everybody's filing in, and let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, we got some decent numbers. That's not bad. Welcome, everybody. If you haven't been here at the Drone Hangar before, I'm your host, Shelby Vole. My co-host, as always, is One Man Party Marty. Say hi, Marty.
Man Party Marty.
Where is he?
Where? What?
And then tonight, fills in once in a while, and he's becoming more of a permanent member, which is Beehive Brian. And, of course, right up top, that's Rotor Ranch, a.k.a. Broseph, the yin to my yang. And that makes up the Drone Hangar and the gang. That's the gang. We appreciate everybody coming out and joining us tonight. We do this every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We try to start on time. Can't say that we're going to always do that, but tonight we were geared up. We were ready because tonight's a good one. But we're going to zig and zag. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make sure you get completely hammered. If that's what you so choose and you don't have to work tomorrow or drive this evening, that sounds fantastic because that makes the show that much better. But we're going to get to destination information. And tonight we will be talking about CFLFPV. Correct, B? Yep. Correct. Rotor Ranch. So we're talking about CFL.
Yes.
Sounds great. We're going to be talking to them. We're going to talk to Zach Pollock and Doug Bell. Those are the guys that organize and run CFL. I think this is their 9th.
Yeah.
I believe, is it their 9th? I think it's their 9th one. I could be wrong. Might be wrong, but I think it's their 9th. I tried to pull the actual flyer down, but I can't get the flyer up, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. So I apologize for that one. I really did try to figure it out. They sent me all the stuff. I just can't seem to get it to work on my Mac. But we do have some links and we have some videos we're going to share along the way as we talk to those 2 wonderful guys. They're a hoot. Doug's of absolute right. If you haven't met him before, you got to go to CFL just to hang out with Doug. I mean, Zach's great and all, his bald head and shininess, but Doug's just on a whole nother level, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. So I know they're probably listening in the background. We do love you. So we're going to be talking to them, finding out all the information about CFL and where you need to go, how you can get signed up, what's going to be happening, blah, 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 blah. Correct? Rotor Ranch? Toss me a bone or two. Beehive, Brian. Everyone's real quiet.
Yo.
Marty, you back to the mic?
I'm back, man.
Oh, man, you left me. You met me going zigging. Now we need to go zagging back.
Hey,
We
go
need to
get me a Mountain Dew, man.
everyone's got their sodas. Everyone's got their.
Yahoo, baby, go get me a Mountain
All right, before we're going to get on to that, so I did want to mention Spectrum. Obviously, you see me always where I'm part of Team Spectrum. They sent me a bunch of goodies. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to do a couple videos on their Smart Series. So they got the remote they sent me, which is really cool. I'm going to actually go ahead and switch over here, Broseph, real quick so people can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to switch over here. So I want to make sure I give a huge thumbs up to them because they are one of my major sponsors. And I'm not saying this is a plug for them, but I am going to say what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, you are.
This is a Spectrum's
plug,
charger, their smart charger, to go along with their. To go along with, they got a couple of good things in here.
Yeah, they got some good. I can't wait
Drum
to see
roll,
that
please.
controller.
I got a 3200 4S, I believe that is. For 100,
Yeah.
it's 100C. So I haven't even unboxed these. They're still
100C.
sealed up. They sent it to me a while ago, but because of the move, I just don't want to screw with it. I just box it away. I said once I'm done with everything and I get situated at home, which is now, that I'll start doing it and doing it right, as LL used to say. 2200 3S. This is going to be interesting. It's 30C. I think it's a little low. So if it's a racing, I don't know if it's going to really do. You know me, when I do reviews of products, everybody even knows, all my sponsors know. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to bullshit nothing. I promise you. I'm not.
Those are
Those
kind
little
of
low.
expensive.
They are light. I mean, I can tell obviously the box, but
Yeah.
so we're going to be looking at those, and those go with the obviously with
shall
the
see.
charger right here, which is going to be kind of cool. So I got to check that out. And then they sent some ESCs, and these were cool. These are the receivers. These are like
That's what I
Telem. So if you have an IX-12 and whatnot, This is the receiver for you on a fixed wing if you're not going to go super long range. It gives you, it's got a what does it say on the back? I can't even read it. Barometer on there, I believe. Yeah, it's integrated.
Yeah.
And it's going to give you altitude and variotelemetry data without additional purchase. So it's all in that. It's all in one. It's one receiver. And then you can, it's got little ports so you can go ahead and put like a temp sensor and all that. Basically, it's kind of like an old school.
yeah.
It's like an Eagle Tree OSD Pro. Remember how that was like spaghettied? There was a whole bunch of
Yep.
fucking sensors everywhere. I think it's the kind of same idea, but on the first initial receiver, you at least get altitude, which is pretty cool. So if you have like an IX-12 or whatnot, bam, boom, done.
Thank you, Spectrum.
There you go on that one. So he gave me a couple one of those, so I get to try those out. And what I'm really looking forward to, aside from the batteries, because I like testing batteries,
I want to see the
is I like
receiver.
testing the ESCs. And this is the
that's
one.
a
This is the one right here,
monster.
man.
That is
this
a
is a
monster
60 amp
there.
smart receiver. I don't know all the specs yet of what it can do. So be on the
Wait
lookout
till
for
you read
that.
about that. That things are awesome.
It's 3 to
Wait till you
6S.
read what that thing can do.
3 to 6S. Trying to see what else. 56 grams. It's a little on the heavy. 3.5 bullets. 7 amp. Man, it looks pretty good. 6 volts, 7.2. Brushless, 60, and a max is 80. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to put it on a
Yep.
48 because I have another 48. I've been on the deck, so now it's time. Time to come start
That's what
swinging.
it's made for, right
It's time to
there.
come to home plate,
Nice.
start swinging. So this might get that. And it's definitely going to get one of the receivers. And I'll try out the 3200. I think probably do the 3200 in my next Mad Max build or the Nano. Can you grab me the fuse down there, bro? So I don't know if I showed this last time, but the other thing we have going on is
Wires.
all the wires are on it.
Wires.
It's a fucking rat's nest of
There.
wires here to do the show. So I got the Nano. I got it a while ago, and I told Chris it'd be a while till I get to it.
I
Now's
can't
the
wait to
time.
see it.
Now I get to it.
Yeah, we
So
need
I'm going to
get
do that, and I'm going to use a lot of these components that Spectrum sent to me. So again, thanks Spectrum. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys have been doing me well for a number of years now. So there you go.
And if you're the 10th caller tonight,
And they gave me a 40 amp. So
You can get one or all these items.
hell you can. This is a 45 amp right here. So this is a good one for the Nano. This is going to be going on the Nano right here.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't pulled them out, so they're still all sealed up, and I'll do like an old school video on how I used to do reviews, where I, blah blah blah. So that's probably what. Be on the lookout for that. I think that's the best thing to do. Anybody got anything else before we go to our first commercial break and get everybody ready? Oh yeah, I can match that all yes with an all yes.
Read comments.
Read the comments. That's your job, Marty. You're on it.
Nah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
said.
what's that Kathy saying?
Chatty Cathy's. Let's go ahead and look over here and see. Let me get Brosa back in here
Will
as
they
well.
allow gay people to race this year?
Is that what it said?
That's fun. Yeah.
Yes, because we're going to be racing on the
There was
direct-
last mad. Let's see. All right. I heard the Spectrum batteries are decent with actual ratings and not inflated. We'll find out.
that'd be
I don't
cool.
remember the Sport class, just Spec Wing, which gets all the attention. I don't know what they're talking about. I remember the Hardcore 44 winning the Sport race, whichever one that is. And CFL, I think we're still working out the racing details. Might be some changes this year. Hello, everyone. Hey, Mrs. Bandito's in the house. JK's in the house. What's up, guys?
That's a
We
sweet
got
little
Trader.
wing.
What's up? Try to say hi to
yes,
everybody.
it
Try to
definitely was.
say
That's
hi.
that's a sweet little wing, Miss Bandito.
Yeah, we like the little,
It
like
was.
the 80s
It was
interpretive art painting of the wing. It's cool. It's totally different. I don't think anybody's done like splash art like that.
I think
That's what it looked like.
awesome.
Yeah, it did. She had it all balanced. It looked cool. I grew up with an artist. My mom was an artist, so
I don't have
it's
the
a weird
patience
thing.
for that. I go building one. I want it done now.
Me too, man. I don't want to paint. Like when I go to paint, it's just like it's just like whatever. Just
paint
go to
it.
town. I'm done. So I don't give a shit. It's too much
I'll
effort.
paint it
If I don't want it,
after
it's
I
not going to make it
fly
fly any better. And I don't really. If it's white, I can see if it's white in a tree.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know, any other color, it's really hard to
Yeah,
see.
but white. in
All right,
the
reading
cloud
on,
is
reading
also
on.
good.
Non-binary wings only. Non-binary wing only, says Blitz. Leave it to Blitz to keep the humor rolling. I love it. Doug, please don't come into my RV naked again. Just to let you know, this is going to be a great show. If you've never been to CFL FPV, this is definitely a show you want to catch. This particular drone hangar, because we're going to have Zach Pollock and Doug Bell on. Those guys are the organizers of CFL FPV down in Florida, Sarasota, I believe it is. Right between Daytona and Orlando. It's kind of like halfway point on I-4. It's a wonderful event. Easter Seals is where all the money gets donated to, so it's an Easter Seals camp that we stay on. It's wonderful. It is a party, FPV style with fireworks and the whole nine. And coming up after commercial, we're going to have both Doug and Zach on. So I think this is a good transition to go ahead and go to our first commercial because it's been 23 fucking minutes. And my voice and my mouth is parched. I can make cotton in it right now. It's so damn dry.
Ooh,
So we're going to go ahead and take a break. Everyone's beer is probably getting a little warm. So it's time for a refill, as we say here. Remember, 21 and over, that's a simple requirement to be here at the Drone Hangar. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5. We'll be back. When we come back, we'll have Zach and Doug. So sit tight. Well, go run. Oh, and if you haven't seen the new intro, here it is. By the way, before we go to that, make sure you're submitting some videos. If you haven't gone out and flown right now, that's cool. If you have some for last year, just do it. Just post up your links down below in the comment section or send it to me on Facebook or any social media of a video that you want to have it placed in this opener and this commercial that we do every 5 minutes. And that's where we're going to showcase all your videos. That way we can kind of use every minute of the show to its maximum. And I think that commercial, that 5-minute break, is a great place to showcase everyone's vids. Those are the ones that submit. So if you have something from last year that you want to submit and you haven't flown anything recently, go ahead and submit that. Let us look at it.
Do it!
There you go. Way to go, B. You were on it, man. You were fucking. I'm going to give you an applause for that because you were so on it tonight. He's the man. He's the soundboard. I'm backing him up when he needs it. There we go. 2 on 6. There we go. All right, guys. Go ahead and take a quick 5. We'll be back. All right. Let me go ahead and cue this up. All right. And there we go.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? Hot ash trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold comfort change. Did you exchange? Walk on hard in the
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Bowl. And along with me, on this crazy ship of fun, we got my co-host over there, One Man Party Marty. And tonight we have Beehive Brian. And in the background, we have Rotor Ranch. And as promised, we are going to Destination Information. Our first port is going to be CFLFPV. And let's go ahead and welcome in the rest, which would be Zach Pollock and Doug Bell. Hold on, here we go. Shit. I love it. What's up, dudes? I love it.
What up?
Down below, right there, folks, you have Doug Bell, and up top, that Mr. Clean guy right there is Zach Pollock. Hey, guys, I'm so glad you guys made it, and I'm going to give you another applause right here. Yeah. Of course, over there, we got Rotor Ranch right above me. It's like the fucking Brady Bunch right here. Story
Zach.
of 4 grown-ass men.
Oh, whoa.
Anyways, 5, 6. We got 6 grown-ass men in this fucking group. Marty, say hi to these people.
What's up, boys?
It's like the great powerful Oz.
I'm feeling
Go ahead.
compared to you guys.
Well, you definitely didn't get the memo. When you come to the Drone Hangar, you've definitely got to be having some lighting. Doug obviously went for extra credit, and we
man, I would have brought you some lights, bro.
That's
I love it. It's again, we zig and zag all over the damn place. We're getting there. I promise. I give you promises. I am keeping. Look, fucking Zach finally got the memo. A little late to the game, but he brought some LEDs.
Hey,
we can't knock him for that one. Good
Zach,
stuff.
hold those up again. That's what Zach looks like when he sees a naked lady.
Oh, he goes. What is this, like his mating fucking like flower, like his version of peacock feathers?
Oh, there you go. Just put it on your head,
his
man.
matrix.
Like, it'll make you grow your hair back. Have you seen those hats that make you grow your hair back?
Just put
Yeah, dog. That's
like
that's
a chia
it right
pet.
there, man. That's what you want.
Yeah, at least he showed up to the party and he did the right thing. He put LEDs on.
And you can try this ultra hair follic UV light.
Promise, it'll make your hair grow.
Hey, don't worry, Zach. I'm wearing this hat for a reason.
So if you can't tell right now, Zach and Doug are great people. They're a lot of fun. You're gonna have a great time. But they run CFL FPV, so we want to go ahead.
Leave it.
So I can't even read what's going on. I'm sure I'm missing something, and I'm probably the butt of the joke. So I don't give a shit. We're gonna keep moving forward. I gotta right the ship. We have zigged and zagged far away off course. Let's get back on course.
Looks like Mr. Clean.
Pull it in, Captain. Pull it in.
Baby.
I'm pulling it in and putting it out. Anyways, I have that button, don't I? All right. Seriously though, the reason why we're all here tonight is we wanted to listen to you, Zach, and you, Doug, and give you a platform and tell everybody in the masses about the upcoming event that you have every year. And I believe this is your 9th year, right? Is this correct?
It is indeed.
This is indeed number 9. And I had a video I was going to play in the background. Let me see if I can pull it up and make sure I got going on here. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. But fill us in a little bit more about how this started with you and Doug. I mean, I know a little bit of the history, but how did CFL originate? Like, what's its backstory? Doug, don't take that. Don't take that and run with it, Doug. Don't take that. Don't start. But where did it start? Wasn't it just like a Doug, you having in the event at your house? Wasn't that the original way of doing it?
Yeah, me and actually I used to fly with this guy, Donnie, Real TV Now FPV on YouTube, and what was it, the Hangar, right? And we just decided to have a small get together at my house one day in February, like 8 years ago, and ended up having like 60 people show up. So we just decided to keep it going, and it just kept growing and growing. But I've kind of stepped back sort of these days, and Zach kind of runs everything, and I just kind of hang out in the background and just make an ass of myself. Really, is pretty much what I do.
I don't say you make an ass of yourself. You absolutely know how to fucking entertain. I mean, that's
my job. That's my job.
You make it so you make it so memorable.
Damn.
We're watching the 2000 as we're talking right now. We got one of the videos that you sent me, Zach, 2016. Can you tell me who that was? I mean, I can look at it right now, but maybe off the top of your head that particular video.
Yeah, that video, I think this was actually the one done by Andrew Finnegan. So he's kind of our in-house videographer, does a kick-ass vid for us every year. You usually see him around on a Segway or something taking vids.
So that is correct. This is Andrew Finnegan's channel. This is the video I did for 2016. There you go. It's a blast.
He does a good job.
Was I at that one? I think I was at that one. No, I wasn't at that one. I can't remember.
He does a good job, and he does that shit for free too. By the way, I mean he literally puts a lot of time into it and doesn't charge us a nickel.
Yeah,
it's
look
really
at this great video, man. It's awesome stuff. I like that time lapse at the end right there. We're watching where the wings are all flying around when you guys do your night flights, which is, by the way, one of the highlights of the whole weekend when these guys go at it flying their night birds and around the bonfire, which there's a bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
that quad gate right there, that's my invention. I invented that shit.
You invented the quad gate? You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Not kidding. Don't we have a news button? I thought we had a news button at one point.
We did at one point.
Newsy? Is it this it? This just in. Doug Bell has self-proclaimed himself to be the inventor of the drone gate.
Yeah, I guess those two.
Live here at Drone Hangar. Thank you. Anyways, as a kid, and I hit buttons because they're in front of me. It's like nipples. You want to touch them. Nice. I see if guys are dancing, grown-ass men taking shirts off. There we go. That's the typical CFL, I would imagine. And he's stripping more. And
why is my window so small, man? What the hell? What's up?
Why is your window so small? Well, right now it's because I got 4 people jammed into one spot. So, anyways, if you haven't been to a CFL event, you can just see the chaos, the fun. It's an absolute blast. It's all day, all freaking night long. I mean, some of you guys go until like 4 in the morning, and then you're back up at like 7, and I don't know how you do that.
Dude, I've gone like complete 2 nights without sleeping at all at CFL.
I've seen you do it one time where you were up all day and all night and all the next day, and I was like, damn, dude, I couldn't do that. Zach, speaking of memorable moments, out of all the years that you guys have been doing this, give me your number 1 memorable moments at CFL. And Zach, you're first.
Number 1 would be our first year actually at Camp Challenge. This is a new facility. You know, we're trying to make a good impression. We want to come back here. Things are going great. Last night we do our final rehearsal or our awards dinner. Everything's done. I worked till like midnight cleaning up, and I'm caught the next morning, headed out early on Sunday. Camp staff telling me somebody has broken into the dining hall. They've trashed the place. They let the horses out. Somebody ran through the field and broke a bunch of sewer stuff up. Just all sorts of shit wrong. I call everybody into a pilot's meeting, mandatory. Read the riot act, call everybody on the carpet. Just, I'm pissed. And you guys know me. I mean, that's a relative term, but about as pissed as I get.
Sleeping during all this, right?
Yeah, sleep. So nobody owns up to it. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
What year was this one?
Short fact. We find out Doug is the one who, after a night of binge drinking, and some of his cronies had let themselves into the dining hall looking for snacks.
Fucking Doug.
Yeah, so ended up sort of making a mess. He still swears to this day they had nothing to do with the petting zoo and letting the animals out.
Nothing to do with the animals, man.
But yeah, they're making a big issue and fussing with everybody. It turns out that it's my cohort that's done all of this.
That's if I ever heard one. God damn.
Yeah, that's how we roll, man.
It's how you roll. So back to what I was originally asked, Doug. It did start at your house, correct? Way back when. You just had a couple of guys show up, and then it just blew up, right?
Dude, I had so many people at my house. It was crazy. Like I had cars all up and down the street. We had probably 60 people here flying, and everybody had tents set up. But my neighbors are really cool, man. They were totally cool with it. And then we had Al Austria showed up and flew his heli.
Nice.
Did some really cool shit. It was cool, man. We had a really good time.
And every year it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And so, speaking of the event, what's going to be happening this year at all? Like, give us a list of what the big things that are going to be happening at CFL for 2020.
Cow poking.
I didn't even know that we were having this until last week.
Can we burn part of the road? Can we burn part of the road again? I want to burn part of the road. So you can burn the most acreage outside the boundary of the Easter Seal camp.
Okay, that's it.
You weren't there for that one.
My race is
over.
I
asked Doug. So we're zigging and zagging again. So I need to go back and ask one more question. Doug, what was your number 1 thing before we move on to more information? What was your number 1 thing with CFL?
I mean, honestly, I have to say that the number 1 thing was that night hanging out, messing up the kitchen, and letting all the animals out.
The same fucking story, but your side of it.
Yeah, my side of it was much better. We were in that kitchen for about 4 hours, and we had one guy that, for whatever reason, literally could not stand up for like an hour, and he was laying down on top of the stainless steel countertop inside the kitchen. It was fun, man. That was a really fun night.
There's a ton of stories. Since we're on the topic, Broseph, what's your number 1? You went last year. Last year was your first year, so tell me your number 1. You guys have Benny Hill playing in the background because I think it's fitting.
Oh man, I think my number one was probably just driving in with the bros. You know, I came in with Bros Beer FPV, and it was awesome. You know, just to drive in and see the flight line and everybody all set up, and just to know that you made it to one of the most epic FPV events in the nation. So I was really happy, and I can't wait to go back this year and make more memories. You know, I mean, we had it all last year. We had racing, SpaceX, nighttime fireworks. It was LED things like whizzing over your head and one wheels all over the place. It was awesome.
It was awesome. I have to agree.
I can't wait.
Every year.
You know, one of my other favorite events was when Matt ran his wing into the side of someone's RV and almost started a war. That was fun.
Oh my goodness.
There's so many memorable moments from the CFLs that I've been to, and I mean last year was the rocket. Like if you stayed up late enough, you got to watch the SpaceX rocket take off, and then the boosters come down. You guys probably see it, way more often than we do. And it was crazy. Like it was so like. There's a lot of crazy, funny-ass moments, like Doug one year driving around the golf cart like a maniac, like just tight circles around everybody that's sitting around the campfire and trying to get everyone to give him high fives as he's holding the beer can and just fucking waits. It's like round in circles, round and round and round and round. You were petrified of like jumping out because we were afraid you were going to chase us. So we'd stay in the circle. We're like deer all huddling together. It's like we'll be safe as one solid mass of people. And then I remember
I think it was the same night that happened. I think I decided to run down the flight line in the golf cart, and I ran through the quad gate. And I had a Crown and Coke in my hand, and when I hit the quad gate, it collapsed. It came down, slapped me in the head like really hard, and at the end of it, my drink was gone, and I was holding a pipe fitting in my hand. I have no idea how that happened. It was crazy though.
I think there's an important detail you're missing there, Doug.
What's that?
Well, your exclamation as you tore through the gate.
What that was? What was it?
You screamed out, "Fuck dragons."
What? I was having a good night, man.
I gotta have a couple more because it's, that's a breath of some laughter. We need a lot of laughter in that. I'm telling you, Doug brings pee and party. Not literally, but I mean, he is the party man.
Not necessarily at the same time.
Oh no! I think one year I ran everybody off from the fire because I just straight up just pissed right in the fire, and everybody. It was pretty late at night.
I tell you, it's like FPV meets some Metallica / Grateful Dead concert. You mesh it all together, and that's what CFLFPV is. It's so memorable. I mean, we're just talking about it. We're not even there. And we're just sharing memories, and we're laughing and carrying on because it's such a great time.
It's definitely one of my favorite things all year long.
Yeah, and if you haven't done so, you make sure you please sign up. What I do need to do is we're going to take a quick 5 because I have to take a piss. All this talking about piss and laughing and everything is squeezed my weak ass bladder down to the size of an acorn, so I'm going to have to go relieve it. So we're going to take a quick 5 potty break time for Mrs. right here, and we'll be back with Zach Pollock, Doug Bell from CFLFPV, and when we come back, share a little bit more stories. If you want to call in, the phone line is open. I do pay for it. Don't make me waste my money, although you might think that's funny. Fuck off. Just
no, we need some
calls. Call in, share your moment. Share one of your memories that you've had. If you've been to CFL and you got a funny story to tell. I got one of Blitz. It's actually a funny-ass story and a cool-ass story all wrapped into one. I'll share that when we come back after commercial. Quick 5. Alrighty, hold on. Let me let you guys watch this for the 10th time.
Don't go away, folks.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. See you in 5.
think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. And have we found the same old fear? Wish you were here.
Along it.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Volan. In the background, those are our guests. They're still here. Hold on. We wanted to say hi. We want to get back to our Chatty Cathy group real quick. Chatty Cathy. Want to make sure our audios are good. Marty, give me a little talk.
I put my shit back on.
Marty. He's sleeping. It's good enough. It's medicine kicked in. And we're going to welcome in the Chatty Cathy group, as always. Give them applause. Always well needed. Without you, we wouldn't be the show. So there you go. Thank you all for tuning in to the Drone Hangar. And this is episode 2 of the 2020 season. And in the background, we were talking to Zach and Doug. And is Doug still there? Yes, he is still there. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to them and get all the guests in here. And his dramatic entrance with the vape. I love it. Is Doug Bell, and above that Mr. Clean Man looking with the T-shirt hanging on the wall is Zach Pollock. And we were talking before we went to break. I know I can't even say it. Zach Pollock. We were talking about favorite memories and memorable moments of CFL's past, and I wanted to start getting into what do we look forward to? What's going to be the memories we're going to be making at this event? Like what's going to be happening? Zach, give me a little lowdown.
Well,
give me the meat and potatoes, like the dates.
We don't like to put it all out there. At the time, but I'll give you
okay.
a little teaser of some of the
He wants a little of that. He wants a little of that love.
Anybody's been, you kind of got a taste of what we do. There's going to be a couple of different unique kind of racing events, so we're still working out what's going to happen as far as the type of racing, but introducing a few new things this year, so some more team-oriented type of stuff. We're planning to hopefully bring back our fireworks night. That's always a hit, where we can get up there and actually mix it up and fly in the middle of that. Might even have
the fireworks are always awesome because last year was great. We were flying around the fire pit and everybody's around there. We had those night radiants going. You guys had your wings going. And then the fireworks were going off and we're all allowed to fly. It was just so killer, man. It was so awesome to do that. It really was. I hate using that word. I like legendary, but epic. I guess you could call it that because it was really cool. I mean,
it was cool, man. It was really, really cool.
I'm gonna try to pull up a video while we're sitting here talking to everybody. I'm gonna try to pull this one scene up. Let's see if I can get it to come up. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. We're gonna switch over here. All right, so what I got right now, I think I got Loco FPV's video up, and this was of, I don't know what year this was. Do you know, Zach? The one link that you sent me?
I haven't seen the video up on my feed yet. Which one is it?
Yeah, I don't have it either on my YouTube feed.
Should be up now. Should be a little delay. You sent me the link. I think it's Rob's. It is. It's Loco FPV's.
There it goes.
Yeah, does it just pop up now? I don't know how long the delay is on YouTube land versus my live in this feed now. Yeah.
22 seconds.
I think that is probably 2018.
2018?
Or no, 2019. I'm
sorry.
So
give me a little layout. So here's the field. Here's where we're at. And let us know, Doug, what's the facility? Where are we staying on when we're there? What is the name of this place?
Oh, it's called Camp Challenge. It's in Sorrento, Florida. We've been having, I think this is our 4th or 5th year out there, Zach?
Yeah, we started in 15, so this will be number 5.
Yeah, and it's actually a camp for disabled kids, and they are cool enough to rent this facility out to us each
really
year.
cool.
It's a really, really nice place to fly.
So the proceeds that you get from people that go and pay for attendance to be at the event, part of that money goes back to the camp, correct?
Yeah, whatever we have left at the end of the meet. Zach would probably be able to answer that better than me.
Zach,
since
what do you got on that one? Give us the lowdown. Give us the skinny. Give us the news. We want the live.
So first and foremost, we put quite a bit of money into the camp just by renting the facility. They don't give it to us. So
right, correct.
Even everything else, I'll consider that's a pretty good chunk that goes to the bottom line. But then we do donation above and beyond, and we do some raffles and things to sponsor that. So we give away any net proceeds, and sometimes even come out of pocket if necessary. Make sure we hit what we want to, so that they walk away with some money that goes just to the camp, not to the parent organization that they can use for programs. And sometimes they ask us to do stuff. One year they requested we set up an RC track for the summer program, so we set them up with like 8 full setups of RC trucks, slackers, and that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. So not only is the event kick-ass for us adult children, it also is helping out real children that are in need, which is a great thing. And that's another great reason why you should come out. It's Sorrento, Florida. I kept saying Sarasota. It's Sorrento, Florida, which is halfway between Daytona.
It's about 3.5 hours in the wrong direction.
Yeah, sorry. So Sorrento, which is halfway between Daytona and Orlando, correct? I mean, is that the best way to describe it? Distance-wise, kind of like that?
It's just on the north end of Orlando area.
Yeah, so off I-4, right?
Yep.
So if you feel like you want to drive down there, it's well worth going. I know last year there were guys from Texas that came out. There was one guy drove from California all the way out to your event.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah, that was one of Jacob's brother, wasn't it?
Jacob's brother, Daryl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Daryl drove out, part of the Bros Beer FPV group. So that whole group drove out. That's how. That's exactly how I have to say.
I mean, we've had people
I have to say,
like Brazil.
This is where last year where Broseph and I established our relationship as yin and yang in the wing world. Because it was at this event.
CFL was the romance.
There was the romance. That was it. We were like tiptoeing. But no, this is still Rob's video. You can go to Loco FPV on YouTube, check out his videos. I believe this is last year's video from 2019. And every year I've gone, there's always been something amazing going on. Now, I want to talk about one thing. Are you going to be racing this year? Because I know that's kind of weighing on a lot of people's minds, and people are kind of wanting to know what the skinny is on that one. I do know and have information, but figured you go ahead and see the organizer.
Well, you know better than anybody what's going on right now, and I know there's a few things that are still perhaps yet to be announced. The racing is going to be different than years past. It won't be WRA setting up and running the event. So we are exploring some other options. Because of that means we're not going to have the same setup in terms of the gates and pylons and things available. So right now we're kicking around some different possibilities and talking to other people about how that could work, whether we want to source some other gates and still try and maintain the formal racing or go to a more casual environment that's still has some team and some other types of events, but perhaps not the standard spec. Thanks, Doug.
Nice.
But,
I know what's with the kicks, bro.
What's
some fresh kicks, man? What's going on with your Adidas?
So
all day I dream about soccer. Anyway, so you're what you're getting at is WRA is not gonna be at this event this year. They're not
correct.
Gonna be, nor will VAS. VAS won't be there either. They're going to be sponsors, but they are not going to be there running any races. So there'll be no spec race as of current, no sport. But you're trying to come up with a alternative solution to that, because I know there's a lot of people that want to come to race. There's no doubt about it. That's for sure. And then there's a lot of people that don't. They just want to come and fly. Doug,
right,
and Zach. No, I love your jacket, man. What
Yeah,
are you a pimp on the weekends or what, dude?
Everybody's gonna be pissed off.
Uh-oh. Why is that? Why is everybody getting pissed off?
Oh man, I got them sticks, bro. I'm the devil on the sticks.
I don't know. You look like a pimp though right now. I'm like, you really do. Is that a fur jacket you got on?
Yeah, it's a fur jacket, bro. That's what I wear when I go out at night. Handle my bitches.
So where's the pinky ring?
That's right.
Where's the pinky ring?
That's right. It's cracking that
Yeah.
Work them cars, bitches.
There you go.
There it is, pinky. Oh, like I said before, we zig and zag on this fucking show. I promise you. It's 21 and over to be here. If you don't fit that requirement, you need to get out of here. But the bottom line, this is adult children only. Adult children only.
You got that.
That's the only damn way to put it. We're all getting destination information. We're sitting here. We're talking with Zach and Doug from CFLFPV and chit-chatting as usual about bullshit gone in the past and what we're getting ready to do in the future here at CFL. And so Zach,
I thought we had some phone calls.
I don't know. They never fucking call. They don't always call in. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Maybe Anthony will. Who knows? Moving forward, though, so you're going to come up with an alternative. What kind of racing might you have, Zach, that you might have in mind?
Well, so looking at something new. It hasn't been officially announced yet, but we can drop the scoop right here. We're going to do a team enduro wing race.
Oh shit!
So,
like, how many laps?
Anybody that's been people have been past years have probably seen the enduro quad race we do. That's always a crazy time because it's just chaos for a half hour. So
I so love this
idea. At taking that same time.
Timeout. The Dusty Digital Debbie fucking actually transferred a call over here to Drone Hangar. What up? You reached Drone Hangar. This is Shelby Bell. Who the fuck is this?
Answer the fucking phone.
I did.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Do you have bobbing for balls?
Do I have I wasn't ready for that one. What was that one? You're bobbing for balls? I don't have bobbing for balls.
Oh.
Shit, there's too much audio going on in my ears right now. I can't take all this.
Is
this Belinda?
And bobbing for balls.
Yeah, bobbing for balls.
I can't hear you. It's in my ear.
I hear an echo. Is Doug, you got your audio up?
Doug, you have your audio up.
Ooh, echo.
My audio is good.
Someone's got an echo.
I'm listening.
It might be
me.
So, is this Belinda? Is this Mrs. Bandito? Oh, shit. Hung up just like that. We held on to that. Caught us a marlin for like a second. There goes a call.
You failed to reel in. You couldn't land her.
Snap, broke line. Oh, well. And we move forward. Nope. Says everybody's laughing their ass off. Sounds great. Cool. All right. So, enduro race. How many laps? And like, give me thinking of like size. Like sport size wings and 100 laps, please. Like 150 would be fucking amazing, man. I would love it. I'm in. If you do 150 lap, I am fucking racing. Rotor, you gotta come.
Spell 200.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, man. Like 150 laps. Fuck yeah, dude. fuck yeah, dude, it would be awesome. It would be so awesome. And it doesn't have to be like a gnarly track, just like a NASCAR track, just a simple oval, maybe with a couple of gates in it. That's it.
Hammer.
Just fucking.
We're looking at a pretty simple
did
track.
you say wake and bake?
That was more.
Hold on, kids. Hold on. There's too much Doug in the room. Doug is a big unicorn to hang on to. I promise you.
My wife feels like that a lot.
Set myself up. Oh shit! All right, so go ahead, Zach. As we were rudely interrupting you, please continue with your vision of this.
So we're still working out details right now. We're actually not certain if it's going to be lap-based or time-based, and most laps in a given time, but it's definitely going to be something that requires multiple pilots, team effort, land, battery change, strategy involved, so it's not just a get up there and burn. So the size of the course and what we have for markers, whether we've got gates or flags, will determine some of that as far as what we can expect an average lap to be, and then that'll translate into what we're going to do. But
man, I can see a long enduro.
Teammates thinking about that.
I would just say no holds barred, do it like a NASCAR, run 200 laps, and that's the race. Done.
That could actually
that's it.
be pretty cool.
15, 20 people in it. Go if you along the frequencies work, or do hold on a second. We got another call. See if we can catch this Marlin. Whoosh.
Oh yes.
What up? You reached the Drone Hangar. I'm Shelby Vole. Who the fuck is this?
Is this Mr. J Drone?
This is J Drone.
Yeah, the J Drone show.
What does that J stand for? I'm gonna walk into this one, and the phones are lighting up. Hold on, let me answer this other call. What's up? You reached the Drone Hangar. This is Shelby Vole. Who the fuck is this?
You already said that. I'm confused.
Look at it, literally transfer me. Yeah, I burned myself on that one. So continue on. This was great. This was legendary. This is perfect.
Oh yes.
Are you going to be at CFL, Mr. J?
He's asking if you're going to be at CFL. Who? Doug, you going to be at CFL?
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Zach, you going to be at CFL?
I'm afraid I will. Yeah.
He's afraid he will.
If Zach's not there, shit don't happen.
Rotor, it's okay. You'll hang on. Rotor, are you going to go to CFL?
Yeah, I should have the money. I got an in on some gay porn. That's why I can pay the bills.
Oh my God.
That leads to the shit we were talking about earlier with Doug. Game over. Game over. That's right. It's Stain who said.
I'm going if that Doug guy is going.
Yeah. I'm going to go too then.
Just do it!
Yeah.
And the Mr. Clean guy.
Hold on. What up? You're the Drone Hangar. Who the fuck is this?
Most people can't count above 20, or at least most FPV pilots can't count above 20, and that's only if they're not wearing shoes.
You feel like they can't count above 20 and they don't wear shoes? I think I recognize that voice.
Shoes, if you wear shoes, you could probably maybe get 10 laps counted.
I want to say, we honestly, Blitz, we should do 200 laps. Do 200 laps.
200 laps?
200 laps. It's 200.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Laps, how about 2 hours?
Dude, I'd be
2
surprised
hours.
if I could do one lap.
He's saying 2 hours. Do a time limit. Do 2 hour
Daggone, you know how many batteries you'd have to have?
Oh yeah, man. It's battery. It's everything. It's like a full-on NASCAR.
Get some
I'm down.
Get some serious hot swap going on.
Yeah, man. See how many laps you can get in 2 hours. Go. There you go. Go. Bam. 2 hours. No? Zach's not liking that idea. Where's the?
We're gonna get racing out of the way from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
That would be.
Maybe not 2 hours.
Doug's not liking that one. That fell on deaf bald ears.
Ooh, Stella.
Pimp
Fox.
Doug says, Pimp Doug, what would you like to see in this endurance run?
Run any wing you want.
I would like
Ring
to
whatever
see
wing you want, says
Unity.
Anthony. What'd you like to see?
Would be good.
You say run, he thinks streaking. So.
I know. I've been wanting to streak through the field since the beginning, and this could be the year.
Breaking news, man.
What's that?
Little Stella Fox just left Rotor Riot.
Stella Fox left Rotor Riot. I don't know which one Stella Fox is, so.
Oh, well, never mind then. I don't want to see any nudity.
I don't want to. I want to see you drive around the golf cart naked.
I mean, I could
Up your
probably
game.
do that if
Up
I
your
have
game.
enough beer.
Up the game.
I mean, I'm not afraid of people seeing me naked.
There's some shit we can't say on this show. We won't because It's adult entertainment. Only you can experience them at CFL. And some shit that goes on is crazy as fuck, man. I remember one time.
I know that if I did do that
a lot of pictures.
It would be posted on the
would
internet.
never go
A lot
away.
of
Those
fucking
pictures would
pictures.
be around forever. There's still pictures from the peacock patch that when I was hammered one night that I still see every once in a while.
Yeah, there's one. There's one floating around with my ass
We gonna
bearing
make
in the
some
old
money
wind,
on that one.
passed out on the ground at one of the events.
Legendary.
Yeah, that one's legendary. That one's out there somewhere. It circulates. I'm sure it'll
yes.
raise its nasty ass head again.
It never goes away.
I remember one year you guys.
2-hour race, man.
2-hour race says blitz in the background. I'm having a hard
2-hour
time.
race, run what you brung.
Run what you brung. 2-hour race says Anthony Blitzkrieg. What do you say to that, Zach?
Dang, 2 hours.
You know, I'm gonna take all this under advisement. So how's that for a PC answer? We always gotta.
I literally think it was going to be like, let me ask you, what did you think about that one, Zach? Give you the Jeopardy song.
If we don't do something like spec racing, then yeah, we could do a 2-hour enduro. But if we're also doing spec racing and stuff in the morning, then we got to shrink the other races down because there's a lot of guys that just want free flight too. So it really comes down to what do you guys want more? You want to do something different this year? You want to have fun racing, or you still want to stick with spec and try and do the typical stuff?
So that's what Zach is asking. Anthony, do you guys want to stick to spec, or do you want to try something different and go like with this enduro thing?
Run what you brung.
Run what you brung, he says.
What about like a baton type race?
Very willy-nilly, but it's
got
run what you
teams.
brung. I think it should be teamed up and run.
I think so.
I think
like
teamed
that
up,
team idea.
teamed
Run
up,
what you
run two, and
baton
max the cell count. That's all you got to do.
Awesome.
Yeah, the
No,
enduro could be a team
Run what you
handoff
brung,
race.
man.
Absolutely.
That would be pretty cool having a team handoff race.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely part of it. So the question is just how we're gonna, structure whether this is gonna be sort of one of those little fun events we throw in that last a half hour like we do some of the others, or this is gonna be our big racing that we run Friday and Saturday morning, and that you guys
it's
get
going to be a
up
different
for.
format. If you're going to do an enduro race, it's a way different format. It's just go, right? You just divide them up in two groups so they could all run together and run their 200 laps or whatever, how many minutes.
You turn and burn until it's done.
You're done, yeah. You turn and burn until it's done. Run 2 hours and you get as many laps as you got. There you go. There's your fucking winner.
I watched the
Anthony's requirement. Anthony's saying
keep
keep it unlimited. Keep it completely unlimited, so there's no cell count, no nothing. Run what you brung. So if you have a 12S and you're going to go to town, then you got a 12S and you're going to town. So
we do it as a team of 3 to 5, like 5 or 6 teams. So you've got to land, you got to head off. Everybody's got to fly. You can't just put in your ringer pilot. That way it mixes it up and.
Yeah, you can only run. You can only run your one pilot.
Yeah.
You got to run them in. They can only run one segment. Whatever it is. If you divide up them into laps, they can only run that many laps. If you're going to do, for instance, 5 players on it, 5 members on a team, and you do 125 laps. Each one gets 25 laps. That kind of thing, and that's it. You can do something like that. I don't know, but I like the idea of a long race versus short. I think it's cool. We really haven't done that yet. And Doug is really into that vape fucking pen. I swear to God, he is.
Yeah, he loves blowing that.
Is
smoke.
it showing up on the feed? Now he's got a. Does he have like a switchblade out?
That's not even Doug anymore. Who is that?
I don't know. Yeah, who is that? That doesn't even look like him. Is that really him? No, it's not him. I wasn't even paying attention.
He pulled a switcheroo.
He pulled a switcheroo. We weren't even looking at him.
Here comes the smoke. He's going to change again.
You guys want to see my balls?
No, we don't want to see that.
Here's one of them.
He cut you down.
Yeah, all right, there he goes. All right. So, Zach, when do you think you're going to come with finalization on what it's going to be on the rules? These nuts.
Definitely within the next, certainly by the end of this month, but really targeting for the next 2 weeks, which I guess are almost the same thing anyway. We're going to have that nailed down. A lot of it comes to what our options are for gates. You know what the event's like, and that we don't have a whole lot of manpower. So honestly, some of it comes down to what we can get as far as other people involved working it. Since we're not going to have WRA to set up the gates and maintain it and generators and all that, we just, there's not enough of me to go around to do it all. So we got to see what the options are and how else we can make it, manageable.
Shelby, we got like 20 gates in the back they can use. Or have
Don't be volunteering me to carry shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, what
the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, you've been quiet this whole time. Keep it
You
going.
might get sued for using them, but
Yeah, man. But we don't. I mean, I have flags and whatnot, but we can't really use those flags.
Buddy Marty. Hey.
And you forgot. You forgot.
Exactly, Marty, out
I'm
of nowhere.
supposed to get some of those down, those flags and stuff too, because I'm still
Yep.
under that name.
What's that?
They're gone. I put them on eBay last year.
Oh, now he's gonna back out of it.
I'm trying to do something here, but I can't do it right
It
now.
should be like a big, huge oval.
Yeah, we hear about that all the time.
What's that?
You trying to do something you can't do.
Yeah, that's normal for him.
That's every
Hey,
hour of the day.
Hey, I'm trying to do all this shit, man. You don't suck a dick.
I don't have that one.
I know, but I do. So, I don't want to say yes, exactly, Potty Mouth. Zach, so aside from the enduro race that you have planned, what else is going to happen? So I know you have normal fun fly, open fly. Anything else?
Yeah, we'll do open fly time. The drag race is coming back.
Drag race?
Seems to be a favorite, which is great. We run a quarter mile out and back, fastest time. So you do wings and quads, head to head, elimination drag race stuff.
That's awesome. I like that. That's a good idea. I mean, you've done it every year, and I won one year. Hot, motherfucking hot as shit. That was loud as fuck. God damn.
All right, going to comments. Bass Slipper said, "What's up with the FPV gates? What happened?"
What do you mean? What?
The FPV WRA gates. What happened to them?
Yeah, what did happen to them?
What do you mean? What happened to them? They have them. They didn't go nowhere. They're just the WRA is not coming to the event. They're not going to CFL this year, so they're not going to be having those gates. So the format of racing is going to change. There's Doug. He aged really rapidly. Oh, we got another call from the drone hangar. What's up, your Eastern Drone Hangar? This is Shelby Ball. Who the fuck is this?
Hey, man.
We sound like a lot of drunk people calling in tonight, but we love it.
What's up, man?
Who is this?
What's up, man?
My name is Garthol.
Doug, did you catch that name?
Skyfall?
I think he said Garthol.
Garthol?
Garthol.
Okay. You got the airways, man. Entertain us. Entertain me.
I'm new to FPV, and I was wondering if it's a gay racing event. If you guys are gay friendly.
Gay racing or gay friendly? I don't know which one are we. Are we gay friendly?
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
These nuts. Well, if you pull out those nuts, then it's gay friendly.
All right, cool.
Does that work?
I'm out with my cock swinging.
Well, I don't know about all that, man. I'm going to leave yourself to that and enjoy yourself working that forearm. We're going to let him go. We're going to let him go. He's going to say one of his.
You guys have anyway, man.
That's what he's saying. It's copyright slammed. Don't call me if you're going to sit there and jerk off. Jerk off. Shit. Anyways, back to
Damn, I was getting ready to call. Never mind.
The adult children conversation again. Here we go. So you said fireworks for sure, enduro race. You're gonna have drag racing, which is cool. That's always a fun event.
Right.
That's craziness. Quarter mile out and back. Quads against fixed wing. It's actually really cool. I won one year by default. Like it was kind of like JK gave me a frame to fly and I flew it, and I just luckily won. Whatever. That was just whatever. But it's fun to watch. You get some sick flying fast quads and frame fixed wing that just really go at it. So it's pretty cool.
We got guys building planes just for that event. So
yeah. All right.
That's always a fun
Doug,
one.
I got another phone call. Getting a lot of them this time. Yep. And if it's Doug, do you predict drunk or not drunk? Or stoned? Which one? Before I answer.
Not drunk.
Not drunk. Okay.
What's
up? You reached the drone hangar. This is Shelby Volo. Who the fuck is this?
A lesbian.
Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Shelby.
How's it going,
How's
man?
it going, man?
I just wanted to see if you guys really had a phone number or if this thing worked. Or if you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see if it worked.
Echo.
We got an echo going on here. I like that. Talk to me again with that second voice.
Special effects. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna do. Yeah. I want to play my sexy song while he talks to me like that because that's just something more. Talk to me.
Tell me what you're wearing right now. No, I mean underneath.
All right, back to the conversation at hand, which was add on to that sandwich of fun there, Zach. What else you got going on?
We're going to do the quad enduro event once again. That's always a hit.
All right, so the quad enduro.
had requests for more demolition this time, so we're going to do combat, or we're going to move it up a little earlier in the event. Usually that's on Sunday, but we've got several people have asked about that, so
yeah,
we're going to bring combat.
It was in the Chatty Cathy group. I saw someone post up they were wanting combat, so you're going to appease to that 1%. And that's awesome. We like that because we want everybody to have fun.
There. And then, we'll have the separate quad playground kind of over on the other field like we've had the last couple of years. So the quad guys will have a full-time track set up with the typical gates and dives and everything they like to do.
So if you haven't been before, CFL's got like 2 fields. When you drive in and you get towards the back there, it splits off cabins in another area where the quads usually go, and then the main area, if you will, the main field, which is where traditionally all the fixed wing are at, and then the races, whatever big races you have, are at. And then vendor tents in the middle, kind of in between, right? Is that kind of how it works? And then are you going to be having a banquet again like you do every year?
We are. We're doing the Saturday night banquet, so that's catered dinner, awards dinner, just go through, recap the whole event. It winds up Saturday night. We also, thanks to Drone Nation, found out that they'll be sponsoring pizza night once again. So
cool.
We've got Friday and Saturday night dinner options taken care of.
So Friday night you get pizza, Saturday night's the banquet, and then fun all the way in between. Doug's going to make sure he takes care of the fire pit and all the adult activities after everyone goes nighty-night, because when everyone else is going to sleep at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, Doug is like waking the fuck up. He's waking up.
9:30 or 10.
He's like, he's going to bed at 9 o'clock at night. I did have a story. My story was, I have many, but one I'm going to share with you because Blitz called in. Blitz got blitzed one CFL night and woke up the next day and then won. Hung over as shit. Like he was complete. Yeah, he was completely. He was still semi-hammered, but he got all wasted. Like, go ahead and play it. It's fucking like the A-team. He rolled up in there and like, drunk or not, I'm gonna win this shit. And he was. He was hammered the night before. And he woke up the next morning and ran the races, all shittied, and won. And yeah, there you go.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it at CFL, apparently.
That's
That's how shit's done.
That's what I call a professional drinker.
Yep. Oh yeah. And I remember the first year I had the tent that blew off and blew away, and the wind we had that one night. I think it was Friday night. It was 2017. God damn it, that sucked, man. Our tent, I had this big ass fucking 3-room, huge ass tent like a moron. Yeah, there we go. Sappy Sad song. And it blew away. Me and Double D trying to chase down our fucking tent, and ripping everybody else's shit apart along the way. Like I said, many good stories. So that's Friday, Saturday, food taken care of, the events. You think it's like Saturday is going to be primarily like racing? And then tie it over into Sunday like normal and do drag racing on Sunday? Is that how kind of format's going to be?
Friday morning, we'll do the typical block early racing, and then we'll have some of the events scattered throughout the day. We do the shorter ones, an hour or two here or there. We try to do a balance between the closed events that we run the races and stuff, and just open free flight for those that want. So it'll be scattered throughout.
All right, now so who are the sponsors that you have for the event? Can you name any of them currently?
Yep, back once again this year. Ready Made is our premier sponsor, so they've shown us love since the very first event.
Applaud for that. Ready Made. It's applause. Go ahead.
We've got a couple of new sponsors. Vision FPV, which is one of our local online vendors here, racing. A lot of you guys would know Mitch Adams, who spun out from that world, is a hardcore racer and knows the quad world and what the race was like. So they're coming on. Really excited to have them for the first time.
Awesome. Let me get a little applause for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Sweetness. All right. And continue.
RDQ joining us for the first time as well.
Race Day Quads?
They happen to be here. Race Day Quads.
Race Day Quads, there you go. All right. All yes on that one. Cool.
It's going to be set up, and I'm sure we'll have some interesting stuff to show. VAS, as you mentioned, is although they can't make it down, they are a sponsor as well. Going to be sending down lots of good goodies.
Now these are going to be like prizes and everything, like every year you give away. These sponsors have donated product, I'm sure, to give away as prizes for set events that you're going to have.
Have you guys ever noticed that sometimes when you send text over your phone that it makes a shape sometimes of dick and balls?
Oh shit!
Seems like that happens to me a lot.
Sorry,
I was in deep thought there.
Continuing on as Doug's having phallic symbols run through his head.
We know what's on his mind.
I know, exactly. He's nuts. Yep, you got that one?
So,
That's
also,
right.
as we mentioned from Drone Nation.
Oh, dang, it does.
All right, so there's still
okay.
admiring Doug's balls,
You're
digging balls.
forgiven. You're forgiven.
You said who else? Race Day Quads and who else?
Drone Nation, who's going to be
the Drone
sponsoring
Nation.
Pizza Night,
Okay.
as we talked about a minute ago.
Yep. All right, so they're the one that's going to give out the pizza on Friday night.
Yep. Star Bond Adhesives.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I gotta give applause there. That's right. That's applause for them, baby. Woohoo! It's one
Really
of
happy
my
to have them joining
sponsors.
us.
Shout out.
That stuff works good.
Hold on, we got a phone call, Zach. You want to take this? Your guess, drunk or not drunk?
Definitely drunk.
All right, drunk.
Drunk.
What up? You reached the Drone Hangar. This is Shelby Vole. Who the fuck is this?
Pizza Hut?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Is it Pizza Hut?
This pizza slut. You mean
I
slut?
want a large pepperoni.
Sir, all we serve here are fur burgers on fun buns with a side order of titty twisters and some cunt cakes. You've reached the wrong line.
I think
Sorry, guys. I've been waiting all my life to say that one statement right there. That was a perfect opportunity. I couldn't pass that one up. He's thinking Zach, folks. That's where we're going right now. We're heading to destination information. We promise. We always get there. We're right now talking with Doug Bell and Zach Pollock from CFLFPV. Chit-chatting then with everything that's going to be going down for 2020, CFLFPV. And what are the dates? What are the dates, Zach?
It's our February 27th through March 1st.
All right, so it was right. 27th February through March 1st. Those are the dates. That's Thursday through Sunday, right?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, that's right.
And just quick recap, we didn't get through all our sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Leave anybody out
Sorry.
there.
We just think that fucking Zach's bringing this back. Continue with the sponsors.
Bring it back.
Doug's saying no. I don't want my spinach. Go ahead, Zach. Finish up with the, tell us the rest of the fine people that are helping sponsor CFL.
Although we're still working out details, pretty much all of the fine wing manufacturers. So I know Right Wing is going to be back on board sending us something. Don't know what yet, but they'll definitely be providing.
Oh, yes.
TBRC wings.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Got a nice list going. Who else?
TBRC well. So we'll have some good stuff coming from them.
Cool.
Defiant Wings.
Nice.
And although I don't have confirmation, typically Sweep Wings is involved. We'll see how that works here, but it's always taking care of us as well. So everybody in this hobby.
That's awesome. Ruben sending some stuff, hopefully, from the Sweet Wings. That'd be very nice. Ruben's got great friends. All those are great manufacturers. Right Wing, TBRC, everybody, Defiant, Sweet Wings. Everyone has a unique little flavor of their wing designs, and they're all great. So I think it's great. They're all sponsoring. Anybody else?
Got a few others still in the works, so I won't say anything till we know for sure. But I think that list is going to grow some more before it's all said and done. And then we've got our partners that are helping us out, the BBF guys, Finnegan and Falcon Videos we talked about.
Yep, showed one of his
Sandy
videos.
Shirts, who's making all the shirts for us.
Oh, so you're going to have shirts and everything?
Yeah, so just like the one you saw behind me, that was the 2019 version. So 2020 Sandy Shirts will be doing, and there's a link available for anybody who wants to order one of those. You can get it custom with your pilot name on your sleeve, custom logos.
Oh,
okay.
I need that link.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Listen, Brian over here, he's spending his hard-earned cash. Way to go, Zach.
Yep. I need that link.
Way to go, Zach. Way to go, Zach.
They do a good job from last year still.
Yeah.
John Kennedy just sent me a text with the GIF in it, and
God. I want
George Michael singing that he wants me.
I can only imagine what this is going to be. Oh God, Doug. So if you want to see some more of Doug and his shenanigans, what you need to do is make sure wants you to want me. If you want to want Doug, you got to go to CFL FPV. Hey Zach, what's the website they can go to so they can register?
CFLFPV.org has all the info and all the registration links.
All right, CFLFPV.org is where you want to go ahead and get registered for the event coming up February 27th through March 1st. Do you have anything else you want to add before we start cutting you loose?
Just thanks to everyone involved. Also, Rotor Racers are the one who puts together our quad track every year and kind of handle that whole thing. So that's a huge shout out. For those that are thinking about signing up, go ahead and get going. And if you want to weigh in on the racing thing, like that's probably the big decision right now, big change for us. So feel free to pop into either one of the Facebook groups for CFL FPV. You can find the meet or the special event page and comment in there. Let us know what you'd like to see. We're all about making the pilots happy. So if you want to see more hardcore racing, you want to see fun racing, let us know.
So you heard from Zach.
Or if you have questions, you can call Zach directly on his cell phone. I'm going to give you the number real quick. It's
We went down. We have gone down that road. If anybody remembers from last season, well, that was a fiasco.
Eat shit.
Eat shit. Doug, did you have a? Oh, actually, I want to ask Zach. Accommodations. So you can camp this year as well. Can you tent? You can tent it.
Yeah.
You can RV it. You can rent RVs down there, right? Isn't there a company that rents those? They look like miniature teeny houses. Like they just wheel them out there for you for the weekend, and then they take them away when you're done. Like you don't have to haul it in.
Yeah,
they drop them off.
A couple of different companies will do that. They'll bring it and set it up. You can also rent a cabin on site.
Right.
So if you want to stay, you don't want to have to haul anything. Since it's a summer camp, we actually have full bunks. So you get a real bathroom and shower, place to sleep.
I like them.
And you can sleep with your best buddies.
And you can lock the door, otherwise Doug will come tiptoeing around, sniffing through the windows and checking your dirty undies.
Man camping's gotta go in the cabin.
Cabins are great. I love the cabins.
It's man camp.
It's what happens in the man cabins stays in the man cabins. Those showers are big. That's all I got to say.
Stories, man. I've heard some weird stories.
I have to be honest though, Zach. The accommodations are good. Those are it's a decent place to sleep. It's air conditioned, so it's actually really cool. I like staying in the cabins. It's a nice place.
You're not sleeping on the ground. If you're not sleeping on the ground, you're good. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I've done that.
You get a cabin the entire weekend for the cost of like one night in a hotel. Plus, if you're there, you don't need a car. So if you're flying in, it makes it a lot cheaper and easier.
Yeah, you just get somebody to come pick you up.
Seriously though, you know what? I've had a cabin every year. Obviously, I think I've probably only slept in the cabins like twice. I woke up behind Matt's RV
I was gonna say, you don't sleep in anywhere. You're up all night, or you're passed out on the ground somewhere. You don't.
Yes, man. I don't even know. Honestly, I know I slept in someone's RV.
Well, like I said, there's.
I woke up under the back end of someone's RV.
Yes, tents are allowed, Matt Sloper. You can have tents. It's just watch for the wandering Doug. Doug tends to wander at night, and there are stories that we just can't tell. I won't tell. You just gotta. You'll go there. It's just crazy party. It's just a crazy party. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you can really see some weird stuff there.
It's fun. It is. That's a good way to wrap it up. But Zach and Doug, appreciate you guys coming on the show and sharing us your memes and gifts from JK. And Zach giving us all the information about CFL FPV. And remember, you go to CFLFPV.org to register for the event, February 27th. Do it! That's right, goddammit, through March 1st. That's a Thursday through a Sunday. And we appreciate your time, guys. We look forward to seeing you. And Doug was mentioning maybe we should do the drone hangar live on Friday night from CFL, and I think that's probably a good idea. I think we probably will do that.
Hey, you can call me to be on this show anytime. This is fun.
Ah, sweet, man. There we go. We got a new hangar, man. We got a new hangar. There we go. Where's the ding, 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 man?
Get her done.
That's fuck yeah.
Ding,
everyone likes that.
ding.
Doug Bell coming in new regular for the show. We'll call him in on a regular for sure. It's every Sunday. All right, we're going to let you guys peace on out of here, and thanks again, guys. You got anything to add before I hang up on you?
No, I think that's it. Come check out the website, and we hope to see everybody there.
All right, that's good for Doug. We're going to let him go.
Game over.
Yeah.
I love you,
Perfect.
each and every one of you. I love all of you.
All right, there goes Doug. We're going to say bye to Doug.
Game over.
And that list leads to Road Rage. This has been great. It was good. What do you think there, Broseph?
I think we might be seeing one of the best years.
Yeah, it's going great.
Okay,
all right,
you got to get better internet at your place.
He's gonna. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick 5. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. It's time to go ahead and get a refill. BYOBB.
Oh, yes.
Be back in 5, kids. Back in 5. There you go, man. You are on it today, son. I love it.
you tell a dream feel on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? All eyes trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold change. Did you exchange? Walk on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage.
There we go. What up, everybody?
Oh, yes.
Welcome to Drunk Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Bow. All right, there's Beehive Brian. My co-host over there is One Man Party Marty. Say hi, Marty.
All right on. Right on.
All right, and then right here, what we have is the Chatty Cathy's. What up, adult children, our hanger and hangerettes? We appreciate you guys hanging around. There's been quite a bit of you tonight. We've had about 20-some people staying on average. It's pretty cool. I know a lot of you want to go to CFL or hear about CFL, so it was really cool to have Zach Pollock and Doug Bell on. And we all know Doug. Doug is crazy. And like we said before, this is the show where we tend to zig and zag, go north, south, east, and west, but we always get the destination information. And that was mainly most of the destination or part of the information, or what the fuck am I trying to say? Either way, we have a lot of fun. It's a blast. It's silly, but we give out the information. That being said, we're moving on to our next topic. Some of the guys right here, we're going to go right back to normal drone stuff, I guess, right? Is that what we call it? Well, there's some new competitors coming out that we followed CES and whatnot. And there were some drones that came out, during CES that we're talking about right now?
Some of them came out just before.
Just before it. Marty, do you know any of them that came out at CES that stood out to you?
Not a damn one.
Not a motherfucking one. I know there was one that you sent a vid over, and I want to check this one out. And we're just going to play it, right?
All right.
I think we're going to just play it.
Get her.
Yeah, get her done. Get her done. I'm trying. There's too many damn
Yeah,
windows.
baby.
All right, so which one is this one we're looking at right now?
I gotta have that.
This is the Autel Evo 2.
Dos,
Autel Evo 2.
dos, baby.
B, are you right? Hey, Broseph, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you like incognito. I can barely see you, but nonetheless. So, give us some lowdowns on this one.
They've got 3 versions of it. They have the 4K, of course, a 6K, and an 8K. They also are.
It looks like a Mavic.
It looks just like a Mavic.
It looks like a Mavic. I mean, it's just like a little more. It's like it's slender.
But it's muy better. Muy better.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot better, man, with the specs.
It's way better on the
Got
specs.
12 proximity cameras on it.
12 proximity cameras.
Wow.
God damn, man, that can't. It won't hit
360
anything.
degrees.
Yep.
Really?
It has landing lights if you're into that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, enhanced tracking. So
Yeah.
this is obviously their promo video that we've gotten tagged into.
Half-inch sensor.
360 degrees, so 360
1
degrees object avoidance.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
1
that's what
inch
we're talking about.
sensor.
It's got a full 1 inch sensor.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh shit.
40-minute flight time.
8K 30 frames per second.
That's pretty amazing. 8K 30 frames, 30 FPS. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
The thermal camera on it is insane.
60/40 on the thermal.
Yes. Whereas most of them are like 240.
120, I heard.
Yeah, some of them.
So what do you think, Marty? Do you think it's a contender against the Mavic?
The Mavic is dead.
Yeah, this is
Going to crush it.
It's
Yeah, look at
gonna
that
crush
thing. That
it,
thing
man.
looks really badass. A full 48 megapixels.
Yes.
48 megapixels.
Yes.
Lord
and the
Almighty.
number one favorite thing on it, no fucking geofencing.
That is
No
correct.
geofencing.
There
Oh, man, let's
is-
get applause for that one. That's fantastic news. Everyone loves to hear that.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus. Dual thermal
There's the thermal with a 8K.
with 8K. Wow, damn.
That is
Damn, dude.
insane.
Oh, and
Oh,
the
they
48
just-
megapixel.
So what's the name of this company again?
This is
Altel,
Altel.
Robotics.
They've been around.
Yeah, they
for
have
a
been
while.
around. So Altel just stepped in the game and said, they basically went, bring it on, DJI. We're going to take a little skin off that game of
Non-kilometer
yours. We're going to take a little bit of that scratch. You know what I'm saying? What is it
Yep.
saying? Patent quick release props.
Yeah.
No flight,
No
flight
flight
restrictions.
restrictions.
Look at that. He even advertised that.
Yes.
8 gigabyte internal storage, top speed of 45. Log color profile. I get to say that. It's a good filter.
I'm going to answer Mad
Evo
Sloper.
2 series. Go ahead and answer any questions that you see on
Mad
there, man.
Sloper, is this the one that follows through the woods and the trees?
That's a good question. Is that the one that followed that we've
That
been
is
circulating?
the Skydio 2.
That's the Skydio 2. Did you send me a
Yes.
link to that? In
I
here?
do not have any of the Skydio 2 because when you really look at the specs on the actual camera,
Right?
the camera itself is not that crazy, but its autonomous flight is crazy. So the Skydio, if you want to sit there and have it following you and you go running through the woods, it'll do it.
You cannot crash the Skydio
It
2.
will not crash. It will go around and through and above obstacles.
There are actually people that are trying to make it run into stuff.
Yes, they are literally.
Trains and planes. And
I'm trying to pull up another one. What's
not
the other one? The
planes,
Power Vision?
The Power Vision is another. That was more for the people that like the higher end stuff. Now, that is for the professional videographer.
So it's this one right here that we're looking at, right? I hope they can see it. I don't know if this is working or not.
Yeah, the Power Vision egg, the arms come off and
Yes.
you can hold it like a gimbal.
That one is
Camera.
for somebody that wants something that'll do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and it'll fly in a waterfall.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
this
is
one right here?
waterproof. Yeah, that's the Power Vision.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to cue it up. Sorry, kids in the background. I'm trying to get this situated, and I don't seem to have it done right. It's this video. What's the My Video Power Egg? That's the one? Oh, it's this one. This is this
Yes,
weird-ass one.
That's the one right there.
Hold on. All right, I know
That's
what to
the
do.
Power
I know what to do. Hold on. So I'm going to go back to here. Right here. All right, and I need window capture, change this. What is it again?
The Power Vision
Egg.
Egg X.
That's it right
Egg
here.
X,
All right,
that's it.
there we go. Okay, now I got it. Sorry, kids. Sorry it took so long. It's a little pain when you're the only guy here producing the damn
Yes.
show. All right,
Yes.
so walk me through this one as we're. It's a pain in the ass, tell you what.
The only thing I liked about it is they flew it in a waterfall sheet of music at sea, a waterfall of water.
Yeah.
I mean, literally hovered it in the waterfall of water.
And
This
you can
thing?
land it on the water too.
Yeah,
So this thing didn't entice me at all when you sent me this video. I was like, who the fuck wants to fly a giant egg around?
it's ugly.
Well,
And it is. It's ugly as piss. Look at that thing. It looks like, hi,
It's-
I got an ostrich egg,
it's a little
aka
goofy.
fucking transformer noise. It turns into a handheld camera with 3.5 hours of video time. I mean, it looks like an old VHS.
It does.
It
does
all
remind me of that.
It does. It's all big and clunky. And then you can stick it on a tripod. Does it fly, or is that all it is? It's
it flies too.
It flies as well?
Yep, and it goes waterproof. And
so this is what you're talking about, Marty, that you like it because it's also waterproof.
Yes, it is waterproof.
Is that what you're saying, Marty? Or did your sleeping pills hit you?
Yeah.
It is not the only one in this list that is waterproof, however.
It's not what?
It's not the only one that's waterproof, though.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up everything. I'm still watching it and watching what everybody else is seeing.
Yes.
I'm also trying to get up what everybody else is saying.
Front obstacle avoidance. It doesn't have 360 degree, but it does have front obstacle avoidance.
Yeah, and AI was huge at CES this year. And
AI was?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got AI with the tracking and the on its video function and all that.
Yeah. But the big news of the week.
All right, what's the big news of the week, son?
The Hang 216.
Do I need to pull that up?
No.
Landed in the U.S. this week.
I don't think anybody's
Wait,
got.
We'll make it newsy then.
60 or 70,000.
Say it newsy. This just in. Say it again, Marty.
The Hang 216.
And
landed.
Yeah.
In Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
20 minutes up the road from here.
You need some more time? You keep going. Tell us the news.
The first mobile taxi.
Oh, you're talking about the air taxi.
Yeah.
It's just in. Air taxi, flown here, tested. And they did it unmanned, though. They didn't have anybody in it, but they tested it here in Raleigh.
Go to NCDOT.
So
It'll pop up.
the new air taxi system they're starting to think about implementing. But while we're talking about that, we're also talking about this fucking Mork from Ork video camera slash. Look at it. Did you see that in the background there? Let me back that up. Did you see what it did right there in the background? So did that rainproof drone? So you encase it.
It has a shell.
It's a shell that goes on there. So there's a shell that goes around it, so you can have a waterproof or rainproof.
Just like your old sports
and then
cameras.
Sealander drone.
Yep.
Okay, so you attach some floaties on it, and you can land it in the water. Is that the idea?
Yep.
All right.
It's okay. I mean,
versus the other one, I don't
there's
know.
some people that might like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Not
But
me.
the next
That's
one-
definitely not me. What's the next one, bud?
Which is Power Vision.
Power Vision. All right, so it's this one.
Yep.
And
go
that's
for
the
the-
egg. I just did that.
Oh
one.
wait, no, go back.
Yeah, I just did that one. Which one do you want to go to? V-Copter?
X Dynamics Evolve 2. That's the one.
Evolve 2. All right,
Blitz is going to take the air taxi to CFL. That would be badass.
That would be badass. All right, let me change the vid window capture.
Now this Evolve is for people.
What was the name of it again?
X
Evolve.
Dynamics
I got
Evolve.
it. All right, here it is. All right, so we're gonna watch this one now. Give me some lowdown on this.
Now,
what is this one?
This one is insane.
I'm not seeing the insane part, but you tell me, man.
They be able to see it because they can read the writing and all.
and
It is made from carbon fiber and magnesium.
Carbon fiber and magnesium.
Yes. Oh,
Still, I don't still have a boner yet.
It has a full 1 inch.
All right, now we're talking.
4/3 lens, and it has interchangeable lenses, so you can get aftermarket lenses for whatever to put on this. And
I don't know.
It
It
will
just
fit.
it looks like a Typhoon upgrade. Is that what it looks like to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks plasticky.
It's not. It's carbon fiber.
Bruce, have you seen any of this?
That is the controller that comes with it.
You're going to pay big money for that carbon fiber.
Oh, it is. It is not a cheap one.
It's probably what,
It
3,000
shoots
4,000.
raw. It's 36.
So what is your phone pop in as your monitor?
No, it has everything built into it automatically. Everything's there. Double.
So out of
screen.
these three, Marty, which one do you like the best?
Oh, that's
The
easy.
orange, baby.
Yeah, that orange one, man. I think that orange one's the tits.
Yeah.
I think that one's the one that's going to be the deal breaker.
I'm getting it.
Because this one
Yeah,
here
I
is
agree.
mainly for the professional.
I don't know, man. I'm not sold on
I'm a
its
professional.
quality. Like I'm not real sold on that one. I don't think it's this one. On the other hand, this is the cat's meow. This is the Evo 2. Is that it?
The Evo 2 has definitely got.
Is this
the
the?
shit?
Is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the
That
tits
one-
right here.
that
This is
one
the one
is-
I like. This is
That one
definitely
is definitely
for sure.
the one that's going to be hurting on DJI.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the one that's going to be the deal breaker for DJI. I think this is the one that's going to tap
48
into their market.
48 megapixels.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, with 12 sensors, dude. If this is you said the other one that went with the dude down the road and didn't crash. It was flying with him while he was scooting along. That's which name is that one? Remember?
That's the Skydio's.
Skydio 2.
Skydio 2. This one right here, man. I'm interested in this one. This is a cool one.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that. Plus, I love the orange. I'm always about the orange. But yeah, I'm thinking this is a.
Look at that.
This
and
might
the
be the one to
cameras are interchangeable, so you only have to buy one quad.
Exactly.
I'd rather be flying a jetpack wing, says Mad Sloper. How much? I don't know. How much is it, man?
They got some of them too.
I'm taking the air
jetpack
taxi
wings.
CFL. Nice. Beehive Brian, where's my quad? Said Mrs. Bandito. Beehive Brian, where's my quad?
Where's your quad?
Yep. I'm relaying the message, Mrs. Bandito. Loco, a general place in the middle. I guess these guys are wanting to go fly somewhere else. We should find a place.
Oh, how much?
Yeah, how much is it, man?
Oh. Okay, one of them is like $13.99, and then it's like $17.99.
Are you for real, or are you just guessing?
Yeah.
No,
it's for real.
The base one was like
$1,400.
Right at $1,000. The very base one.
And then so the one with 8K, I'm assuming that's the top end.
Yeah, I don't know how much those are.
1,800.
1,800. It's I don't know, man. I want to see the reviews. It looks really cool. It's a good substitute to DJI. The no geofencing, man.
Yes.
Oh man, that's
just fantastic.
That is a game changer.
Is that the one with the is that the one with the no snitch mode?
Yep.
That's
no
it.
snitchy snitch. Like
No
it's
snitch
worth getting
mode.
that one.
That's the winner right there.
6K camera, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
It's kind of ugly.
Adjustable aperture.
It's kind of ugly.
Fucking down to
looking, but
2.8, I think it said. F-stop.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for low. I mean, you're not going to get real low light, but you're going to get the thermal on there, man. That's pretty amazing, man.
That's the one I want.
It's got thermal on there.
Yeah, first responders are going to love that.
Yeah,
one.
exactly. The first thing I thought when I watched this the first time was first responders are going to want to get this. It's going to be economical and great for them to get their hands on for all that thermal imaging.
Mm-hmm.
Battery locking mechanism, patent and pending. Patented. Quick release props, patented. No flight restrictions. They advertise that, Broseph.
Yes.
I know.
8 gigs of
Oh,
internal
the
storage.
range is like 9 kilometers.
And plus, someone's going to come out with, Alex will come out with
right?
mods and make antennas that'll increase its range.
Oh, yeah.
I believe the orange one is made in the U.S.
9 kilometers.
I don't know. And it says
the Evolve has.
They were saying that it was going to be that it's made in the U.S., which is another good thing if it really is. I don't know.
Not really made in the U.S.
Yeah, because all those parts.
The company is in the U.S.
Right, but the parts are still made in China.
They're not going to build anything in the U.S.
No. Well, we'll see. One could wish. One could hope.
Yeah.
We could. Dreams are built on hope.
Every drone.
Oh no, it's rebellion.
Every drone's
built on hope.
got like a 10x on it. So if it's $1,200 drone,
Billions built on hope.
$120 bill.
You know what I was trying to say, Broseph. What's the other one you wanted to look at, or was that it, Beehive Brian?
That's the 3 top ones.
That's the 3 top ones. Any other ones that struck your fancy? I think out of all the ones that we've seen tonight, this is the only one that I really think is worth a shit.
I mean, the Evo 2, obviously, I cared more for
Yeah,
that
give
because
applause
I put
on
more
that one.
time
That
in
one's-
that one. But
No, but I think the Evo 2 is going to be taking some skin off the game from DJI. DJI is going to be kind of like, what the hell,
So
dude?
let's discuss the Skydio 2. Who wants the Skydio 2? It's, in my opinion, used for 2 things.
What's
One,
that?
trying to avoid running into stuff.
Okay.
Right? So, you're going to rush it at a train or whatever, And the other thing is jogging and running and
But that's such a limited market. Well, how many fucking videos do you want of that?
Well, the Skydio sounds like an action camera, like a sports camera. Like if I was a wakeboarder or dirt biker or a snowboarder, I'd want the Skydio so I can get off the lift. I can throw my drone in the air, and I can show everybody what a badass I am.
Yeah.
What is this?
You know what I'm saying?
How do you spell it? Skydio?
Skydio. SKYDIO.
the X Dynamics, by the way,
I'm trying to pull it up, see if I can't get it.
It does 4K at 120 frames per second.
I don't see it, Marty. I think you're
Skydio.
leaving me on
It's
a
that blue one down there, right there.
Yeah, it's the blue and black.
Where, this?
Yeah, over to the left one.
This?
That's the Skydio 2.
Skydio 2.
Oh, this is the review. I don't need a whole damn
There you
ass
go.
review.
Hugo will buy a Skydio 2.
I mean, it's pretty cool, and it uses a Parrot controller too, by the way.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up and see if I can switch it again. Oh, there we go. I did. Oh. So this is Skydio 2 coming up. Some other guys doing a review.
Every review,
it's not what I wanted.
Every reviewer, they were scared to like penetrate through stuff.
So,
and
got to get a shout out to Jake
problem.
Sloan, whose video we're watching. I didn't intend for that to happen. Jake, there you go. So apparently he did a review on the Skydio. Now, I watched a video where it was following a dude down the path. I don't know if this is the same dude that was doing it. I love his shirt, by the way. But I don't want to watch another guy doing a damn review. I actually just wanted to see if there was like a simple advertisement, but I'm assuming there's not.
Yeah. Vanguard said he's going to sell his Mavic 2 Zoom.
He's going to sell his Mavic 2 Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Skydio 2 flight through Skydio headquarters? What the hell is this? What the hell is this, son? You're supposed to be directing me to these channels where we're supposed to be watching some shit. Is this it right here?
That's one of them, and that little bottom part on the right
Yeah,
shows
what is
you
that?
what the camera is seeing.
Oh, so that in the bottom right is what the camera sees?
Yeah, because they have
oh, that's nuts.
360 camera on the top and 360-degree cameras on the bottom.
Let me back it up. All right, so apparently this is the Skydio 2.
Yep.
And I guess we're watching their channel, but apparently on the bottom right there of the video is actually what the sensors are seeing. So that's kind of unique.
It does a lot of processing power in that little guy.
Look at that, man. If that's truly what it is seeing, that's pretty crazy. So that's how it's object avoiding. That's what it's seeing. Why do you see that, Craig?
Yeah, and it uses, I see it now. It uses AI, so as it flies, it actually maps itself and becomes more familiar with its surroundings.
So like it stores it.
The more it flies the same track, it gets smarter.
Yeah, it gets smarter the more it flies.
The same course?
Wherever you fly it, it familiar. See, look at how it's familiarizing its air.
I just killer the image on the
areas.
bottom right of what it's seeing. I think that's just fascinating.
It is.
The only problem I have with it is for aerial photography, you really want to frame everything in the center at all times when you're moving around it. And
but look at it's flying in this office.
He's flying it slow, but when he's outside flying it and stuff, a lot of your subject gets kind of thrown in the corners and stuff like that because it's avoiding stuff.
I'm still blown away by what the cameras see. Aren't you, B?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool, man.
That's a lot of tech packed into a small
Yeah, man. That's what it's scanning and it's actually detecting and seeing in order for it to avoid everything.
Yeah, and this one's I think like $9.99. The first one that came out was revolutionary, and it was like
it was a brick.
$3,500, and it was huge. And
shoot, the dang thing had two 1080p cameras on every
What are the
single
specs
side.
on the Skydio 2? Do you know any of the top specs?
Oh no, I do not have those
Is it a
specs.
three-quarter sensor, or is it a full inch?
I just remembered that it wasn't any different than
So
any of the rest of the
So the
drones.
Skydio 2's main feature is its tracking.
It's AI tracking.
Its
yes.
tracking is its big selling point then, right?
You can get it
versus the Evo 2. It's its specs.
He's going faster.
Plus its sensors, right?
yeah, and also I think DJI is just backing up, and they went and told their engineers, look, you guys got to start putting more proximity sensors on there and more AI intelligence, and
It's like X Dynamics has LiDAR.
Yeah, instead of coming out with interchangeable lenses like we're talking about with the Phantom 5, let's just forget that. Let's do what this one's doing. So,
well, I think it's pretty amazing technology that's packed in that little package. What size frame is this again? It looks like a 450. How big is it?
It's 250.
I think it's 250.
So it's a teeny one.
It is.
Yeah, most of them about 250.
I mean, the image quality is. I mean, I'm impressed. I see a little bit of rolling here and there. A little.
Have you got an outdoor video?
No, I'm just checking out. It's mainly what I'm looking at as well as the bottom right. Like, I
So
really like seeing.
go to YouTube, Billy Kyle.
You can reserve a Skydio 2 right now for $100. The base price is $99.
Oh, it's going to be a while.
$999.
I believe my numbers are right. That they sold $7 million worth of pre-orders the first
4K
week.
60 frame per second HDR camera. Its autonomous speed is 36 miles an hour. It has a 23-minute battery life. It is 50% quieter than what I'm not positive of.
All right, so let me see it again.
Yep.
So the Skydio 2, this is the base model, is 4K 60 frames per second HDR, 36. Its tap speed is 36 Its autonomous speed is 36 miles per hour.
That's pretty.
Its battery life is
awesome.
23 minutes. It's 50% quieter than we don't know what. It doesn't state. 3-axis gimbal, and its range is 3.5 clicks.
Mm-hmm.
And its price is $9.99, right?
Yep.
Is that what it is?
$999.
Reserve yours now for $100 if you go to Skydio2. So if you want to get this system right here, that's where you need to go, Skydio2. Put down $100, and there you go.
There's the ways to control.
You can get a beacon for an additional $150. You can run it on iOS or Android, or you can get a controller for another $150.
And it'll be April or May before you get it because they've already into the third batch.
All right, so we already have 2 pre-orders. So this is the third set of pre-orders coming up right now. So you're probably looking at a June, midsummer time frame probably is when it's going to drop in your mailbox. The Skydio 2 has a 45 megapixel camera or sensor. I'm sorry.
That's its navigation camera.
Utilizing 45 megapixels of visual sensing from 6 200-degree color cameras. 6 200-degree. Wow. Skydio 2 can see everything in every direction with unprecedented resolution and clarity. This is the foundation of trustworthy autonomous flight. So that's its big key, is it's selling its autonomous feature.
And it ain't a bad little GPU in that thing.
It's got a NVIDIA 256 processing cores. The hardest of the Skydio 2 is an NVIDIA Tegra TX2, the fastest, most power-efficient embedded AI computing device available with 256 GPU cores capable of 1.3 trillion operations a second. Skydio 2 is the flying supercomputer. So it's actually pretty stout. Getting started with Skydio 2, we're looking at this again, and we're going to start wrapping it up here in a minute. These are the top ones that these guys are wanting to show. That's actually a pretty cool-ass video right there. What is that one?
That is on their site. That's their little...
So here I get an actual line-of-sight visual of the actual frame. Its big feature is that one guy who was on a uniscooter or whatever, or one of those boards at Broseph that you ride on.
That's Billy
the
Kyle.
One wheel, and driving down the whole long stretch with trees on each side, and this thing wouldn't crash. It navigated itself into some trees, but he manually got it out. Like it didn't crash though, which was cool. Yeah, this is actually cool. The tracking is the whole big thing. I don't know. Still sold on the what is the Evo 2? I think that's the one I'm actually really digging.
The Evo 2 is the best for somebody that's actually hands-on.
All right, I'm going to switch back over here to this, and that would be Mr. Broseph. Broseph, don't fall asleep on me, man. You look like
I'm right here.
You look like you're
I'm soaking in all the information.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to get some more destination information.
So, Broski, when you can put some proximity sensors on your wing?
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah. Something else to tell you where you can't go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got proximity sensors on my wing already. They're called winglets.
Nice. I'm gonna throw this up here. I was a little slow on that one. Get a little laughter. Wake everybody up. Uh-oh, someone trying to do a me in a parking
When they
lot?
were doing their testing for the Skydio, they actually did it on a wing.
No shit, they did, man.
They damn sure
Sorry,
did.
he's showing me a video where they actually prototyped the Skydio the technology on a full-blown fixed wing, probably 40-something inches wide.
And they flew it
in
a
parking garage.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It is awesome.
Hey, go to...
Sorry, I can't show that right now, but it's something to go check it out. Go to Skydio 2, their website. They have all these cool vids on there.
Skydio.com.
Skydio.com. Check them out. We're obviously not sponsored by them for sure. I promise you that.
But you can send us one to test.
Send us one to test. We will be happy.
Look at the greedy ass hands going out there. Fucking whatever happens. But anyways, Broseph, we're gonna start wrapping things up. It's been a cool show tonight. What do you think, man? As we recap.
Oh yeah.
I think it was
a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun.
I thought it was really, really cool. Yeah, I had a great time with.
We had a good time. We got to learn a little bit about what CFLs feel like this year. So.
Yep, I think it was cool to have Zach and Doug on talking about CFL, and I'm interested to see what the enduro race is going to be. That's what I'm excited for. I really like that. We did that once in NEFPV, cool. But it was like 20 laps. I'd love to see it 200 laps, man, or 2 hours like Anthony was saying. I think it would be really cool to see that. It would be a lot of fun, man. I mean, they lend themselves to be like NASCARs. They really do. So let's run them like NASCARs. You know,
it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Then of course, drag racing and the normal shenanigans. And I don't want to undersell that. I can't state it enough. The fun is not only the flying. The fun is the camaraderie, the partying, the hanging out, and at the bonfire, the whole 9 yards, the everything to to the dinner that they throw, the pizza that the Drone Nation provides. I mean, all of it. It's just so much fun, and you're up all night, man, if you want to be, or you can go to sleep early and wake up early in the morning, and it caters to everybody. Kids who want to come out during the day. It's just the whole 9 yards.
Hey, you got a few more minutes?
Yeah, I got a couple. Go ahead, man. We're starting to wrap it up, though.
Mad Sloper said we'd never adjust the FAA remote ID.
Well, we never did.
Now, we kind of beat that horse to death last week.
Yeah, we're not going to beat it again. I don't want to resurrect the dead.
No.
So if we
want to go back and watch the video.
Something new,
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. But no, I had a great time talking to Zach, and of course, Doug is Doug. Doug is the after party. He literally is the after party of when everyone else is kind of gone for the night, and it's just the people who are camped there, and then it's about 9 o'clock. Doug comes out. It's like a gremlin.
Yeah.
It's like a gremlin. And you're going to be coming this year, which is cool. I'm going to be coming this year, and we're going to just pick up where we left off last year. Just continue the fun.
Yeah, hopefully we have some new people. Well, I'd like to see some new faces. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of racing, so I mean, it's going to be a different crowd. I don't know how many of the racers are going to show up because there's no racing. I know I'm going to go because I love going to this event. This is my one event I absolutely love to go to every single year, no matter what. I even told them, said to my wife, hey, and if February's coming, that means I got to go to CFL. So she kind of understood. And it's going to be fun. Even without racing, it's going to be a blast. I think we're going to do the enduro part, and I look forward to that because we'll team up. I know you and I will. And we'll have fun doing it because this is going to be a blast. Whether we win, lose, or draw or whatever, it's just going to be fun doing it. That's what I think is cool. Yeah. And that's what it's needed. I think it's a little breath of funness in the air is what is needed. And we'll see what happens. Broseph, we're going to let you sign off first. What did you want to say to anybody? Anything else? Anything else at all? Any information?
Y'all be safe out there. Have a good time. Get yourself some air therapy. I hope to see everybody at CFL. And we'll catch you all. Keep up with my build videos. We'll catch up with you during the week.
Yep. Make sure to watch Broseph Rotor Ranch on Facebook and check out all his stuff for his build videos for Tough Wings, Drew Walker's Frame, the Outlaw Spec. And be sure to check that out. Broseph, I'll talk to you later. Love you, man. I'm going to hang up on you.
Peace, brother.
And hang up on Broseph. I hate doing that, too. You guys say bye-bye to him. And there he goes. And we're going to switch over to us. Game over, he says. And we'll go back to us in the Chatty Cathy group. And there we go. We're left with... Oh, I think I have it. Do I have it? Yes. We got a Chatty Cathy group over here. Thank you, all you adult children, for showing up tonight, making this show as awesome as it was. I really had a great time. Beehive, did you have a good time tonight, man? Ding, ding, he says. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome to hear. It was great. A lot of information given out, especially at the end there. I like how we're doing it like in a sandwich now. Yeah, keep everybody on. We got information for everybody, not just racing. It's everything drone related. So that's why we call it the Drone Hangar. Barty, can sign off with you.
I'm a wingman, baby.
He's a wingman now. Now he's got a... Oh, shit, that's right. We got
everybody watch out.
Watch out, Marty's got a fucking disco.
I got my license.
He's going to get a 4G LTE, and he's going to be going to town. I can promise you that. Because I'm going to be helping him. Do you want to say anything other than that? I guess not. I guess that's it. I think that's all Marty wanted to say. I think that's all Marty wanted to say. All right, guys, it's been great. I had a lot of fun with everybody. I'm glad you all showed up. I'm glad you took some time on a Sunday to hang out with us and our angry cats. And from Beehive Brian to One Man Party Marty to Rotor Ranch to myself to everybody from here at the Drone Hangar and the gang, we wish you all best week. Happy flying. And remember, as always, go get you some. I love you all. And Brian, since you're here, I can say it directly in your ears.
Do not do it. Don't do it.
All right, guys, I'm out. We love you all. Toodles.